Welcome back, or if you're new here, hey girl, hey, this is Boss Vision where I share with you everything you need to know about making candles. And in today's video, I just felt called to share with you a full 1 year in Austin reflection because oftentimes I feel like those videos are really interesting. I'm just sitting outside of Whole Foods about to go ahead and make a return, but I thought I'd give you a good, I don't know, 10 minutes overview of what has happened as far as pros and cons. So let's start with the pros. I'll give you 5 pros of living in Austin. Number one, it is being in Central Texas. Oh my God, Central Texas, the weather is amazing. It is always so warm. It's always just so sunny and it's just so nice. Being in Central Texas, you don't have to deal with super cold snow, heavy rains. You don't have to deal with earthquakes or tornadoes, storms. It's just central to the state. You're just in great area. Another pro of living in Austin is how modern everything is. Austin is more so becoming a tech capital. That's something I've noticed recently just by living here. Like, it's a tech capital at this point. A lot of people are literally just migrating here from California, migrating here from everywhere to get away from the cost of living there. So just moving into Austin is better. I mean, you will hear in the cons about the cost of living here, but the pro, man, there's so many pros to it. Number three, the friendliness of people, guys. People are so kind. It is insane how kind people can be in Austin. You will go anywhere in Austin, and there's someone who will talk to you. Strangers talk to you off the street. I just last week, I had two strangers help me. I had bought a makeup chair that wouldn't fit in my small Lexus car here. So this woman, she was outside and she volunteered to drive behind me to take it to my house. So sweet. I gave her $150. That was way too much. I don't think, but she seemed to need it. She said her husband actually gave her a wedding ring from TikTok. So I was like, yeah, she needs $150. And she's so humble. That's so sweet of her. But then the second instance, I was buying something for my candle business where I was getting it's called a workspace. I'll show you a picture here, but I bought that and it wouldn't fit in this car either. And it was an angel, because I was going through a lot with the ladies up front just to give me a hard time. They were trying to get me to buy a truck, which wouldn't solve the problem either because I have to unload it alone. So this tall, she was like 6 foot redhead lady, had this really nice white truck, and I don't know, she was walking past me to her truck as I was heading back into the store to purchase the trucks. And I was just like, oh, I'm scared to ask her. But I was like, I should just ask. I have nothing to lose. And as I was afraid, just standing there, she drove up to me. It was crazy. She just drove up and I waved at her and she rolled down her window. It was so crazy. So I was just like, can you follow me with this item? And I showed her it. She's like, yeah, I'll do it. And I was like, oh my God, I'll pay you. She said, I don't need anything. So she did it for free. She literally drove 5 minutes away. It was just 5 minutes, but she had to drive carefully. It was raining a little bit that day. It was such a sweet act of kindness. So that's number 3 on my list. Austin, Texas. Everybody is so kind. Okay. Number 4. Oh my gosh. So there's so many things to do in Austin. You will never be bored. You can go downtown Austin and really just stay all day. There's so much great food. There's so many great museums. There's a museum of ice cream. There's museums for pretty much anything, Mirror Museum. And then there's the Domain. It changed my entire life. If you are thinking about moving to Austin and you were just wondering, hey, where should I go? Like, what should I do? I would say definitely make sure you're in proximity to the Domain. It is so nice. I go there for Skims. There's the Skims out there. There's an Apple store out there. It's a really great location if you guys are just looking for an area of opportunity. Spending the whole day, you could sit outside in the Domain. A lot of people live, there's apartments in the Domain and things like that. So nice. And last, as far as the pros, I would say is everything being proximity to you. The convenience. There's so much convenience here. It's so close to me. I've never seen that. It's like 15 minutes away from me. A lot of people have to drive an hour out to go to IKEA. There's so many different places that you could go. I live near Round Rock, Cedar Park, Avery Ranch, and near Deep Austin. So everything's 15 minutes away. It's so amazing just as far as proximity. Now let's get into the cons, guys. Okay, the number one con I would say is traffic. It is so overcrowded. I definitely think that Austin is overly crowded. There's so many different people. You never know how many people you're gonna meet every single day just based upon driving. But then when you get out of the car, even sitting in this parking lot right now, I'm at Whole Foods. It is near 9 p.m. I'm sure there's 1,000 people in this park. It's crowded every hour. Early in the morning, at night, there's traffic. It's crazy. The traffic is crazy. Texas in general has way less rules. You're actually like nowhere near the border, but you're like, far away from the border. So it's like awkward because you get to deal with there's a lot of people who are illegal here and they don't drive like they're legal. You know they're not legal, right? So it's really crazy there. But just in terms of the biggest issue, yeah, traffic. Number 2, I would say as an issue would be, yes, people are nice, but people like they have nobody has fear. They talk to you no matter what. People will find a way to speak to you no matter what. In the gym, when I was in North Carolina, nobody spoke to me in the gym. But in Austin, everybody's always speaking. They're always staring at each other. I saw this in other people's living in Austin videos, and I was like, oh, whatever. No, people are constantly staring. They stare and then they speak after the stare. It's crazy. I guess it worked out with the pros of people always helping me, but people stare. It's crazy. Okay, number 3, as far as a con, is the lizards. So I didn't know about this before moving here. I heard that there were gonna be potentially bigger cockroaches. My neighbor, when I was moving out of North Carolina, he was trying to scare me about Austin because of cockroaches. So, no, I've seen one, but no. Maybe there's a lot of crickets, but well, green live lizards, those type of lizards will be near you. And it's like, what do I do with a lizard? Like, what am I to do? It's crazy. I've also had other scenarios just where, yeah, just lizards. That's the main one. As far as number 4 as a con of living in Austin, it's hard to think because I'm like just so in love with the city. I think a con would be that to get anywhere fast is a toll road. Everything is a toll because it's so busy. There's so many highways. So it's like a lot of tolls out here. And then as far as like the last one of number 5, as far as living in Austin, I would just say the weather can be dry sometimes. I know I said the weather's always sunny, but the 100-degree weather, it could be so dry that you are so thirsty that you begin to I overeat and I'm too thirsty, but you gotta remember to just drink water, stay away from binge eating and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully this video was helpful. I'll do another video just sharing what I wish I would have done when I first moved here. Hope this video was helpful. I'm working on that. Like, if you're a YouTuber, don't worry if people stare at you. That's what they're supposed to do. You are literally recording yourself, hoping that people at home are staring at you. So if strangers on the street are staring at you, it's like, oh, I'm doing something right and I'm interesting. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Okay, bye.